There are two things you're not allowed to comment on in this video: my breakout and my lighting. This month, I took a month off. I don't know what day it is. This time, I wanted to talk about movies that I've seen trailers for recently, about movies that I'm excited for, things that have really caught my attention, and for one reason or another, I am very interested in seeing either in theaters or in streaming whenever they come out. If you stick around to the end, I'm going to tell you about one movie that I am very not excited to see and will probably never watch. Let's have a drink. I didn't have to pay for this. So, first things first, Pearl. If you watched my not my last video, but the video before that where I was talking about movies that I've watched recently, you'll know that I absolutely fell head over heels in love with X. Pearl is the prequel to X that was teased as sort of the post-credit scene at the end of X. It is Mia Goth reprising her role. I am so excited. I've been excited since I saw X in the theater, and I am so ready for this movie to come out. I cannot tell you how good I think it's going to be, and I think the fact that they shot both movies simultaneously bodes really well for the quality of it. I think is going to be absolutely phenomenal.
The truth is, I'm not really a good person.
The next movie that I really want to see is Smile. YouTube has figured out that I will watch the entirety of a movie or TV trailer without clicking skip. Smile looks very much like how The Bye Bye Man looked. I don't know if I think it's going to be good or not, but I do know that the concept of it is something that would definitely frighten me quite a bit. I know that regardless of the quality of the movie, I will probably have trouble sleeping because it's just going to scare me, and I'm okay with that. Also, the trailers for both Pearl and Smile include shots of people on fire in a living room setting. Hereditary really is that bitch. Like, she started that trend. You're going to die! The next thing I want to talk about is Don't Worry Darling. I saw the trailer for this when I took my mom to see Elvis, and it really, really intrigued me. I thought it looked super interesting. It is a psychological thriller starring Florence Pugh, so how can you go wrong with that, right? There's been a lot of drama, let's say. I don't know how much I buy into any of it. Honestly, as far as I'm concerned, this all could just be orchestrated to drum up some interest in getting people to see the movie. I don't know. Frankly, I don't really care. I love Florence Pugh. I love a good psychological thriller, so I'm going to be watching this movie.
And I don't want to be here anymore.
Sorry for the slight change of position in between shots, but I decided to move. Okay, next movie, Bros. I just love Billy Eichner, honestly. I think he is so funny, and I think this movie looks like a fun rom-com that also happens to be very focused on gay life, and I'm excited to see it. I think it's going to be great. Really think that we should have a sequel to Bros starring lesbians and call it Gal Pals.
No, I'd like someone who's physically very frail and won't stop talking.
Hocus Pocus 2. It's nostalgia bait. That's all it is. It's a sequel to a movie that I have grown up watching. I think the first time I ever saw it was at my babysitter's house when I was about 4 years old, and it kinda scared the hell out of me. But I loved it, and I still love it. It's just capitalizing on people's nostalgia, and you know what? It works for me. I'm okay with it. In a similar vein, we have The Little Mermaid. This one isn't coming out till next year, but I wanted to talk about it anyway because Disney just released the first teaser trailer for this movie, and I want to justify this a little bit. I have not been excited for any of their other live-action remakes or their CGI photorealistic remake. None of those have really interested me at all. I mean, like, they're fine. The thing with The Little Mermaid, though, is that they cast a singer by the name of Halle Bailey, a black woman. And that has pissed off a lot of people. It's kind of hilarious that so many people are so incensed about the fact that a mermaid in a movie has dark skin. Just three things. The first is, it's a movie. The second is, mermaids aren't real. And who cares? Disenchanted. I just saw the trailer for Disenchanted yesterday, I think, for the first time, and I was like, I'm so excited. I grew up watching Enchanted like all the time. Amy Adams raised me, okay? Not just in this role, but in every other role she has ever done. I will eat Disenchanted up, core and all, okay? I am not even joking.
I wished for a fairy tale life and it's all gone terribly wrong. Or terribly right.
Amsterdam. I don't really know what to say about this. I know that it is a period piece, I guess, but I would do just about anything for Margot Robbie and Anya Taylor-Joy, so I'm gonna see the movie. This is the definition of a star-studded cast. I think it's going to be sort of a crime, adventure, comedy thing. I don't really know, but I do know that I'm going to watch the hell out of it, and I think I'm gonna have a really good time.
I had to stab a guy. I had to hit a lady with a brick one time.
Lemonade Break. Weird. The Al Yankovic story. Who doesn't like Weird Al, first of all? Second, Daniel Radcliffe really collected those Harry Potter checks and said, cool, I'm never making another regular movie again. I think it's gonna be a really fun movie. It seems so unnecessarily dramatic, and I think that's awesome. So, I'm super going to be watching Weird, the Al Yankovic story.
Al Yankovic. It's long. It's hard to pronounce. So I'm just going to throw this out there. Weird Al Yankovic. I love it.
The Banshees of Inisherin? I don't know what it is about this movie that intrigues me so, and yet here I am, just desperately wanting to see Colin Farrell try to convince his best friend to like him again.
But no more.
That wouldn't be a sin, now, would it, Father?
No, but it's not very nice either, is it?
The Woman King. It's probably just meant to be like a fun historical action movie thing. Obviously, Viola Davis never misses, and that is a fact. You can quote me on that, okay? Viola Davis, never done anything wrong. Watch there be like a controversy surrounding Viola Davis the minute I post this video.
Some things are worth fighting for.
Lastly, I want to talk about Glass Onion, which is a Knives Out mystery. I liked Knives Out a lot. It was kind of ridiculous, but it was really, really good. It's the best thing I think I've seen Daniel Craig in ever. James Bond, who? Knives Out is a great movie. Rian Johnson knows what he's doing, and so I think Glass Onion is going to be really fun and different and thoroughly enjoyable. So, I'm stoked to see that.
Really, Duke? Oh my god! Really?
And if you stuck around this long, I want to talk about a movie that I'm very much not going to watch, and that is Blonde. The thing is, when I first saw that this movie was being made, and I first saw, like, the promotional images, I was so excited. I love Marilyn Monroe, and I really like Ana de Armas. I think she's probably done a fantastic job with what she was given. From what I understand, the movie Blonde contains some pretty graphic depictions of sexual assault, as well as a graphic point of view shot of her receiving an abortion. I don't know. Something about this movie and its promotion it gives me the ick a little bit after watching the trailer. So I'm probably gonna sit this one out.
Will I be hurt? No.
Well, thank you so much for watching to the end. I really hope you liked hearing all of my preliminary thoughts on these movies, and hopefully I will get around to making videos about all of these once I end up seeing them. If you enjoy listening to me ramble on and on and on about my very hard opinions on things, you can subscribe to my channel, you can like this video if you liked it, or dislike it if you didn't like it. That's cool too. And if you liked it or didn't like it, leave a comment down below telling me what you didn't like about it. I will see you in the next one. Bye!
Double, 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 evil, 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 evil song.